Yes, people, what's happening? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another live stream and a bit of a general Chelsea chat, a few bits of news to go through. International break. Can't believe it's not even been a week yet since the Man City game. It's felt like a long time. Not an awful lot's been happening, but yeah, thought I'd jump on, go for a few things. We have an exclusive interview from Reece James dropping on the Chelsea website this morning. We're going to look ahead to the tough run of fixtures coming up, where we're kind of feeling out with Chelsea. And let's say any general questions you've got in the chat, guys. Sunday night, international break. Not a lot going on. Big up to everyone that's in the chat. Big up to everyone. As always, guys, your support is greatly appreciated. We are edging ever closer to 7K subscribers now, for about 30 or 40 more to go. So yeah, big yourselves up, everyone. If you're locked in now, make sure you smash a like. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button as well, people, to help me on the journey. And big up yourselves every single time, people, because it's greatly appreciated. These streams are nothing without you guys. So yeah, big yourselves up, people. It's great to have you all in the building, on board. Smash those likes, subscribe to the channel if you man are new around here. And yeah, let's dive into it. Let's say hello to a few people in the chat, and then we're going to get into Reece James' interview, what he's been saying. We're going to look ahead to the fixtures, and yeah, just have a general Chelsea chat, people, because I think, you know, international break is not much going on. It's always good to have a chat about all things Chelsea, how we're feeling about the club, how we're feeling about the direction we're heading in, what we feel we can do in the run up to Christmas now, because it is full on now in the run up to Christmas. You'll be pleased to know, people, no more international breaks until March now. So the Prem is full on. Games coming thick and fast, and we've got a tough run. So yeah, loads and loads to look forward to. But let's say hello to a few people in the chat. Daniel, big up as always, my guy. Yep, that's what we're all hoping for, bro. That's what we're all hoping through. Harvey, hope you're good. Do you know what? It's great as well, people. It's great to have opposition fans in the chat as well. Just general football chat. Big up to all the opposition fans as well, guys, because that's also greatly appreciated. Yes, my guy, hope you're good. Big yourself up. Big up to all the Chelsea fans in Switzerland. I don't know how many there are out there. I'm sure there's a few. As always, big yourselves up. I don't even want to. I don't want to like butcher this pronunciation, so I'm not going to say it, but big yourself up, brother. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, bro, I can. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a massive cricket fan, but yeah, I did see Australia kind of convincingly won. Yeah, tough one to take for sure. So yeah, hopefully Chelsea next Saturday can put things right. Yeah, we've got some tough fixtures coming up, bro. We're gonna dive into all that. We got the Geordie boys on Saturday. Can't wait for it. Love going up to Newcastle. It's probably one of my favourite trips of the season. It is an elite trip. Great place to play football. The Geordies are great people. They absolutely love football up there. They live and breathe it. So yeah, thoroughly looking forward to the trip up there. It's gonna be a tough game. Loads of stuff coming up for the Newcastle game next week, people. So make sure you stay locked into the channel. What else we got popping off? Yes, Wes, big up my guy. Thank you for your support as always. Yeah, no, there's been a few bits going on. I got up for the Vegas Grand Prix, which was nice. I didn't watch the Cricket World Cup, but yeah, there's been a few bits and pieces. But let's be real, guys. We say this every time. It's nothing without the proper football. It really isn't. It really isn't. Yes, big yourself up. Big up. Yes, Carlton, hope you're good. Yeah, 100%. I'm always behind the boys. I'm always behind the boys. Yeah, it's poor. It's poor. India had 10 match unbeaten run until the final. Then, yeah, and sometimes the way it's similar to us with Bayern Munich. You know, India had it all going for themselves, and then in the match that really mattered, they just kind of fell apart. Really. Yes, big up for Swaziland. Did I say Switzerland? Yeah, that's mad. That's mad. Yeah, that's my mistake. Big up, brother. Yeah, Swaziland is a little bit different to Switzerland, isn't it? My bad. Beat yourself up. Yep. Nah, thank you, brother. Thank you for tuning in. It's greatly appreciated. Sometimes you need an international break. Yeah, if you're doing shit like last season, then yeah, I feel it. It was nice to have maybe a little bit of a break, but nah, 100%. Like when things are going well and you've had a good bit of momentum, it's one of them, isn't it? It's one of them. So yeah, when you're doing well, you just want to keep that momentum going. But when you're not doing well, sometimes a break can a break can often feel like the best thing. It absolutely can. Ooh, I'll probably say Ferrari. I'll probably say Ferrari. Cole Palmer, yeah, exactly. Yeah, we've got that to dive into as well. God, I've forgotten about that. It was only a couple of days ago. Yeah. Cole Palmer, England debut as well, Friday night at Wembley. 40 acquitted himself pretty well. So that's a good thing to have happened as well. It's going to be interesting, mate. We beat the City, and you guys, yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting. Big yourself up, bro. Yeah, easier said than done. But what I would say is that Newcastle's home form is very good. St James's Park is a really, really tough place to go. Hopefully, obviously there'll be they will obviously have a few players back. I know that Longstaff I think's back. Isaac is returning. Botman potentially. So they're going to get some players back. But look, if we play to the best of our ability, then there's no reason why we can't get a positive result. Can't wait to having. Yeah, it's a tough one. Look, to be honest, I don't think it's something we've got to think about, too quickly because, Nkunku hasn't played for a while and, he's going to probably have 4 or 5 games where he's not starting and he comes off from the bench. If I was a betting man, I would probably say that he makes his first start for the club. I would probably say he might not make his first start maybe until the League Cup game against Newcastle or in and around that time. I think Chelsea are going to be very, very careful with him. No, I think we should sell. Martin will go, and then I think we're good because we've got Chilwell and Kukurea, and then obviously Levi Colwell, who in an emergency can obviously fill in there. Possibly he wants to be. He says that's the aim, but again, Chelsea will be careful with him, and it's kind of up to the manager, it's up to the medical staff, and everyone at the club. So, yeah, that will be an interesting one for sure. I don't know. An outside chance. Away record is much better than our home record, 100%. Cole Palmer has been a great signing. Agreed. Sterling on his day. Oh, I wouldn't go quite as far as influential as Hazard, but no, he's definitely influential. And on his day, he is very, very, very good. But the problem is his day just doesn't come often enough, which is the problem, which is where I've been critical of Sterling. I just don't feel like his day has come often enough. But certainly if he keeps on his form at the moment, it's weird how football goes. Mudryk was doing really well. He picked up a knock in that Fulham game, missed a couple of games, or picks up a knock whenever it was. He missed a couple of games, and then Sterling's done well in those games, and then suddenly you find yourself back kind of out of the side again, and now Mudryk's going to have to make the most of his opportunities again. It's kind of funny how football goes. It'll be funny if your boy he won't start because he's on loan, so unfortunately he won't be able to play because he's on his loan deal with an obligation to buy because you guys were struggling with FFP. So yeah. He won't feature at all. Sterling on his day is one of the best players. We are definitely seeing a lot more than last season. Not hard to see that, but we are seeing a lot more than last season, and we're starting to see influence in big games, which is a big plus. By the way, people keep running the likes up. We need 20 more likes to hit 50. So I'm confident we can get well on the road to 100 likes, people. So please keep smashing that like button. Please subscribe to the channel as well if you are new around here, people. But yeah, run those likes up. Let's get these to 50. Lavia possibly back. Yeah, again, these guys probably bench at best if they make it. Otherwise, yeah, I don't see it. Lewis Hall can't play. Yeah, we've done that. No, Chelsea are not going to be relegated. These investigations are going to take a long time. I don't know when we find out. As well, ultimately on that, we haven't been charged with anything. These are allegations at the moment. So we haven't actually done at this point in time. We haven't done anything wrong. There's allegations that have been flagged up, and they'll be investigated, and then we roll from there. But it's that the ownership when they came in, they set aside £100 million to deal with any potential indiscrepancies of the previous regime. We've already been fined £8 million by UEFA for some issue on the books from the previous regime, and again I think we'll receive a heavy fine if that were to happen. Mudryk's got a top mentality. I don't know about Madueke, but they definitely have. Mudryk certainly has got a top mentality. It's just about working hard and doing the best that you can. Doing the best that you can. That's the main thing. Yeah. As a loan, you got another one of our old boys, though, in Livermore. I'm sure he'll play. He's done well. Yeah, bro. Me and you too. Me and you too. Yeah. Although I'm not sure how much he'll play. I think at most he'll play 10 or 15 minutes if he's fit and on the on the bench. I think you get 10 or 15. Nip and hope you're good, bro. No offense to others, we get relegated. Yeah, we will. Of course, we will. But look, we're not. No, look, we're not going to. No, look, I can't sit here and say, 100% guarantee we absolutely won't. But 99.99%, yeah, we that won't be. That will not be the case, people. That absolutely won't be the case. But yeah, guys, let's dive into a bit of the news. Then we've had Reece James speaking in an exclusive interview with the Chelsea website on a wide range of things, and it actually feels like perhaps he's learned from the past, and maybe the club are learning from the past as well. Not that one. That is the wrong one. What one am I looking for? Let me just bring it up on the screen. He's been speaking about injury. Is that the Reece James? Is that the one? Apologies here, people. Yeah, this is it. I haven't felt this good in a long time. I definitely feel my strength and fitness building up again. Recently, I've been able to play consistently. I haven't been able to play 90 minutes yet, but I'm training and playing hard and pushing the limits every day to get back to my best level. I'm happy to be helping the team again as well. After almost 3 months out, it takes a while to build back up and find your form again. Some people think as soon as you come back, you should instantly be at the level you left at, but it doesn't work like that. You have to move slow and steady. That's what I've been doing. I'm slowly progressing, and this is a good. This is what this is good to hear this, because obviously I, myself including, a lot of people have just been saying, look, just go and get the surgery, get it all sorted out, and whatnot. But obviously they chose to go down a different route, and so far it seems to be paying off. We're being a lot more patient with him. We're taking a lot more time. We're almost allowing him to manage his minutes, say when he wants to come off, if he needs to come off. Again, we've been afforded that because we've actually got capable backup in that position now in Malagusto. So we're not in as urgent a need to rush him back. Gusto is more than capable and has done very, very well. So yeah, look, this is good to see that we're taking it as almost brick by brick, to use Reece's own analogy himself. We need to be careful. We are being careful, but it seems like we're managing these minutes really well. It's great to see that he's saying he's not felt this good in a long time. At times when he's been injured before, we've 100% rushed him back way too soon when his body's not been ready for it, because we've been so desperate for him. And that's not been the case. He's pushing the limits to get back to his best level, which is fantastic. He's helping the team again. And look, he's slowly getting back to his best. He's yet to complete a 90 minutes, but he's getting back to his best. And you know what? He was brilliant against Man City. And he's starting to fully find his feet again and get over that injury from virtually from the first game of the season. But it's really important to see now that he's getting his strength and his fitness back up. He feels better than he's felt in a long time. And, I think we've got the best is yet to come from Reece. A new and improved version of Reece James as well, I think, is what we could potentially be looking at. And, it's just about managing him. Obviously, the game's coming thick and fast over that Christmas period, which is coming up. And, yeah, he's about managing him, rotating him, giving him rest as and when necessary. He absolutely won't start every game over this packed period. Not many players will. You simply have to make some rotations. It'll be interesting to see what rotations do come in. But yeah, absolutely, it's been a positive return from injury for Reece. There's no two ways about it. And what we need to get to now is a situation where Reece is fit for the rest of the season, because he's missed far too many games. Far too many games through injury, way too many games for a player of his quality, just way too many games in general. And, I can't really remember the last time we actually had a decent run of games where Reece James was fit and playing. I think the last time, right, was when we were under Thomas Tuchel and we were top of the league with Reece James and Ben Chilwell both flying. They both got injured, and then it kind of went downhill from there. Obviously, I'm not saying that it's going downhill or anything like that, But we are in a situation where we do need him to stay fit for a prolonged period of time, ideally for the rest of the season. So that's why I'm a bit more patient. Take our time with him, give him what he needs, allow him to manage his minutes, let him come off when he needs to come off or wants to come off, and we kind of move it. We kind of move it from there. But it's good to see that we got a massive change of kind of attitude in the way that we're dealing with this. We're not rushing him back. We're allowing him to manage it. So yeah, I think this is an important step in the right direction here. Absolutely on that front. Again, as well, Reece himself saying that he's kind of now understanding where to look for warning signs with injuries, which again is another important thing to understand your body. Is it this one? Yeah, I'm looking for the warning signs. So there are times you feel things, but all you want to do is play. Then you push and realize something has happened. My body gave me a warning, but I didn't listen. I'm more aware now when something is screaming, slow down a bit. And this is a massive thing. Look, and I'm not going to sit here and criticize players because all players want to play. They literally will do anything to play. They'll push on, they'll play through the pain, whatever it takes to be out on the football pitch. But it's really, really important that you listen to your body. That is like the number one thing. As hard as it might be, and the games that you might miss, etc., massive games, as hard as it might be, you need to listen to your body and make sure that because otherwise you're going to push through, you're going to get an injury, and it's not going to be good. So look, players feel things all the time, 100%, and players will play through little niggles here and there. But it's really good now. Reece is still a young player. Yes, he's been at the club for a long time, but he's a young player still. And you learn these things with experience. And the more experience he's gaining, he's listening to his body, he's understanding his body better now, and he knows. And I think he's starting to learn how to manage himself, which is a really important thing to be able to do. He's more aware now. And he knows when to turn it down, because exactly you can push and then bang, suddenly like that you're out for months. It's not what you want. But let's just say what a few people are saying in the chat. I don't know who that is. Over the Christmas, I hope I'm sure we will. James Palmer and Nkunku link up. Yeah. The Reece James Cole Palmer link up down the right hand side is going to be pretty special once it starts firing on all cylinders. There was another article I read on Next where Reece James told Goal I think he would not join any club in the Prem. No, I don't think so. Look, ultimately, at the end of the day, he's Chelsea. He'll stay here for as long as he wants to be here. And look, I think he loves this club. This is his club, and yeah, I envision him spending a long time here. But in football, you can never say never. You don't know what people's ambitions are when they want to experience a new culture, go and play abroad. If a Real Madrid were to come calling, for example, with legit, genuine interest, it's Real Madrid. Like you very rarely say no to them. But look, I think Reece is fully focused on Chelsea. He's the captain. It's a new era. He's building something. He'll want to win big trophies with Chelsea. So yeah, I don't worry about him wanting to go elsewhere. Would love for James to play the rest of the season and maybe win. Yeah, I mean, look, Euros again. England for Reece is a big thing. Obviously, there's only one more squad until the Euros. I'm sure he'll be in the squad, but yeah, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what happens there. Yeah, I think it was a sensible thing to do, the right decision. I don't really know how much he actually would have played either when he was out there. So yeah, it's kind of good, I guess, in a way that he's not gone. I'm sure his performances more than merit a space in the squad. Reece James is an outstanding player, and if we can keep him fit, yeah, this is the thing. Keeping him fit, a fit Reece James and a fully firing Reece James makes Chelsea a much better side. It really is as simple as that. As good as Gusto's been, Reece James is the best right back in the world on his day, and when he gets fit and gets himself firing again, that is the most important thing. Saving Kunku and Lowe for cup game against Newcastle, yeah, potentially. I think they'll be back before then, but starting wise, yeah, let's wait and see. Nick, pick yourself up, brother. Hope you're doing well. That's again another positive sign for Reece James there. Lukaku balling with Belgium. Yeah, no. He doesn't want to be at this club. All the bridges are burnt. There's an option to buy him for 37 million quid. So yeah, I suspect that he will be off in the summer, probably to Roma, or Saudi if they don't want him. But Lukaku is not going to play for Chelsea again. Yeah, I think it would be a nice thing to see would be Reece James and Ben Chilwell, both fully fit and bombing up and down the left and right hand side for Chelsea. It's been a while. It's been a long time since we've seen that. I think, look, both those two fit and playing at their best infinitely makes Chelsea a much better side. So, yeah, we just got to try and get to that point, because right now it's not been possible for various reasons with injury. So let's hope we can. Let's hope we can do it. Let's hope we can find a situation where we do get a decent chunk of games with both Reece James and Ben Chilwell starting and at their absolute best. Let's move away from that. But there's a couple of other things that Reece has been talking about as well, in terms of being on the sidelines and how much Thiago Silva has helped him. And this is like, when I'm in an argument about whether Thiago Silva warrants a new contract or not, or whatever. It's things like this that are so important. Reece has been speaking on the side, talks about being on the sidelines as a fan, and Thiago Silva helping. I now know what it's like to be a fan, he laughs. That period also steepened his learning curve over his first season as skipper. The captaincy has been great, but it was difficult when I wasn't fit, because it is hard to affect things as much when I'm not with the group all the time. Thiago probably helps me the most whenever I'm unsure or I feel like I need advice on something. He's nearly old enough to be my dad, so he is the person I go to. It's not for me to say what sort of captain I am, but I've enjoyed it so far. It's an honour. And this is like what I mean. This is where like a lack of experience within the squad is perhaps a slight issue when Reece, young, relatively inexperienced in terms of amount of games that he's played. He's been in some big moments and whatnot, but still relatively inexperienced, particularly being a captain. And yeah, we've got Sterling, who's a very experienced international. Not really any other captains within the team. So yeah, look, Thiago, that sort of thing is invaluable. He would have been Aspie beforehand, would have been one of those guys to go to. But it's not. It's the things off the pitch that are almost just as important as the things on the pitch as well, in terms of what's been going on with Reece. It's hard. It's hard as a captain. The captain's not just on the pitch; it's all the off the pitch things. It's being there for everyone. It's being a focal point for players to go to with issues and whatnot. And look, that is hard when you're not fit and you're not on the pitch. You want your captain playing. It's hard to have an effect on things, as Reece says, when you're not out there. But I think he'll be a very good captain. Yes, I've thought about it in the past with his injury record. Was it the right decision to make him captain? He was going to be captain anyway. So at some point, whether it was this season or probably next season or latest in a couple of seasons. So yeah, look, Silva's influence cannot be underestimated. I would love to keep him around the place. But again, I've got a feeling Thiago will do what he wants to do. The club will definitely, I think, love to keep him, but he'll do what he wants to do. If he feels he can go and play in Brazil for a season before retiring, retire at home, then that's exactly what he'll go and do. So yeah, it's great to see that Reece is learning from Thiago. He's kind of understanding his body better and all those things, and he's slowly building himself up, and he's almost back at his absolute best. Saying he's not felt this good in a long time just goes to show how much he has been struggling with the injury issues. They have certainly taken their toll and been a massive problem. I will get to a few bits in the chat very shortly. There's just one more part of this interview to go through where he's talking about a bond, a bond between the fans and the players and stuff, but bond between the team and the supporters building. We're still a fairly new group. The more time we spend with each other, the more understanding we have. That helps us. We have come a long way. Our performances in the past 5 or 6 weeks have picked up. Everyone is happy around the place. Our confidence is growing. Results help that. It's the starting point. When we're performing well as a team, people are going to try more things and look more confident. We've had a tough run of games and we've picked up some good points. We have stepped up. We need to keep building on this now. Look, I think that's the main thing, is that for me, it's still a new group. and it takes time. You know, I was at a event with JT last night, and he was asked a question about what he thinks of the current team, what he thinks of the current situation we're in. And again, you know, people don't like to hear it, but the reality of the situation is, like, it takes time. You have to be patient. It's a new group of players. It is going to take time, but there are promising signs there. And I think, do you know what? That for me, the match going fans and fans in general, I think there's not this. I think for me, the first time in a long time where we've actually got a group of players that are very, very likable. No one's really. It's very hard to dislike any of this current crop of players. I don't think there's any to dislike. We're building confidence. The one thing we do need to do is string a run of wins together now. We need to sort of get 3 or 4 wins on the bounce. You know, we've done very well to get the Spurs win and the draw against Man City in the circumstances that it occurred in. But what we need to do now, we are still sitting 10th. We're definitely improving. Things are on the up. But the next big thing we have to do is to string a run of wins together. It's so important. But I do feel that, you know, the fans are growing on this group of players. You know, we are getting better. They're spending more time together. You know, as the season goes on, we are going to get better because we're going to get more used to each other, and there's going to be a better understanding between the group. And Pochettino, as well as Gaffer, is going to have a better understanding of what's going on. You know, it really is as simple as that. By the way, guys, 65 in the building. Let's keep smashing that like button. We're on 47 likes. Let's get this up to 60, 70 likes if we can. So please do smash the like button if you are locked in now. Really important, people, to do that. And subscribe if you're new around here as well, people. I'm 70 subscribers away from 7K. So every new subscriber really helps. If you're locked in now and you've not hit that subscribe button, make sure you do. Spread the word. Get your mates to do it, get your mum to do it, get your dad to do it, whatever it is, you know, get people to hit that subscribe button. And people, keep running those likes up. No excuse not to be on 60 likes at the moment, people. We're on 48. Another 12 required, guys. Keep running those likes up. 67 in the building. Big up to every single one of you. But please do smash that like button. It's free. It takes seconds. And it's the quickest and easiest way of supporting myself and the channel. It boosts the content in the algorithm, gets more eyes on it. So yeah, please do that. Let's get it done, people. Does Enzo need a rest? Yeah, I've been saying this for a while. Like, Enzo's looked tired since the previous international break. Performances have not been terrible, but you can definitely tell that he's looking a little bit tired out there. 100%, he's looking a bit tired out there. But you know, it is what it is. He's looking tired. He needs a bit of a rest. But with Lavia coming back into the mix as well, with a lot of games coming up thick and fast, we are going to be in a position where we are going to be able to give Enzo a bit of a rest, which is a really, really good position to be in, guys. Let's just get through a few things in the chat, and then we're going to move on to the up and coming fixtures. Yeah, I would say so. Look, I think maybe you could argue Trent's got a better delivery potentially, or maybe a better free kick. But in terms of overall package, in terms of defense and attack, Reece is better for me. Trippier is very good. He's very good. I'll give you that. But he's not better than Reece, but he's a very, very good player. I'm a big fan of Kieran Trippier. Yeah, I would say so, particularly given it's at home. I would say so. No, I think that's harsh. I think Mudryk is doing well. He's growing in confidence. He's getting better. You know, he had a run of games where he was doing very well. Got a few goals. Obviously, he had a bit of a knock, missed a couple games, and then Sterling's done really well, so he's kind of back in the team. So yeah, look, Mudryk for me, I think, is again very, very inexperienced, and he's getting better. So no, I don't think he's brain dead or anything like that. I like him. I believe in his ability, and it's just down to him now to keep working hard like he does, and going from there. Yes, big yourself up, bro. I appreciate that. Yes, make sure you do that, people. Likes and subscribe. 7K getting ever closer, people. So let's get it done, guys. Let's make sure we are out there getting it done. Enzo should, yeah, 100%. Let's be patient. We have a very good team, but it will take time and slowly getting better. We must keep behind Poch and the boys. Yeah, absolutely. Silva staying would be ideal, as it would give us a chance to assess Safana. Look, I think we're going to buy a new centre-back anyway, because of the situation with Silva. Chalobah's obviously going to leave as well. So yeah, look, I think if there's an opportunity if there's an opportunistic moment in January to bring someone in, I think the club will look to do it. But yeah, certainly if Silva moves on in the summer, then another one will come in. And look, you're always planning sort of 2 windows ahead. That's kind of how these things work. So if you can get someone in early, get them to understand the club, bed in, and then when Silva moves on or whoever else may move on, you're in a situation where you're not chucking someone in at a deep end. They've been there. No, they're not joined in with full team training. No, I think they're still on individual training, but they are getting closer. I would think maybe this week, Monday, they possibly be back in with the group doing a full team training. Maybe, but apparently if he does do that, he's going to insist on a release clause being in there. I don't know what that release clause would be, but yeah, there's a lot still to talk about. Did you hear that? I haven't heard that, but that doesn't surprise me at all. There's been a really high number of injuries, and I don't know what it is. I guess look, the schedule is tough. The traveling all over the world, business and international breaks, particularly the South Americans, is a real drain. The time difference, you're playing at altitude, long flight. You get back on a Wednesday or Thursday, and then playing on a Saturday. Like that shit's difficult. That is tough. Possibly, yeah, possibly. Look, that Nkunku himself has said that Newcastle is the game that he's targeting. But Chelsea have made it very clear that they are going to be very careful with him. They've made it clear they are going to be very careful with him. We'd guess maybe. I mean, what we've got Newcastle. And then we've got Brighton at home the following week. So if he doesn't play against Newcastle, then you'd imagine he absolutely will make his debut at Stamford Bridge against Brighton. That's what you would expect, guys, for sure. What do we do about the Colwill left back experiment? No, for me it doesn't work against the lesser sides. You can get away with it, but against the better teams, you need someone that's a natural left back. It's as simple as that for me. And Colwill is one of the most exciting, one of the best centre backs young centre backs in European football. So yeah, I feel like he is wasted out there in an emergency, sure, but yeah, generally speaking, we need to stay well clear of that. It depends what we're looking for. I don't think we're looking for a starter. I think we'll be looking for someone to come in and be a squad player. If Silva moves on, then you're going to have Fofana, Colwill, Badiashile, and Fofana, Colwill, Badiashile, and Disasi. We're looking for sort of a squad centre back. I don't think we'll be looking for a first choice centre back. Yeah, mate, we will be there. I would love to see that happening. If possible. People, we have hit the 60 likes mark. Big up yourselves. Let's push this on to 70, guys. Let's push this on to 70 likes. No reason why we can't bang this up another 10. Let's creep towards 100 likes, guys. Come on, big yourselves up. You're doing really well. This is good work, people. Keep hitting that like button. And as always, keep pressing the subscribe button as well if you are new around here. And guys, if you feel like supporting myself and the channel, then you can use the super chat function as well to guarantee that your comment gets read out. Or if you want to become a channel member for $1.99 a month, hit the link in the description. Become a channel member. As I build up more members, we will start doing member-only shows and things like that. So if you want to become a member, guys, hit the link in the description and join. But yeah, super chats are obviously greatly appreciated as well. Right, let's move away from this Reece James exclusive interview and let's look ahead to the tough run of fixtures that we have got coming up, people. We've just, well, I guess we're part way through, you could say, or certainly we're a few games into it. So let me just bring this up now on the screen. Here we go. So look, obviously, I guess you could say the run maybe started with the Arsenal game. We got the 2-2 draw there. Obviously, we lost to Brentford. We beat Blackburn, and then we got the Spurs win and the draw against Man City. Now this is where the games start coming thick and fast. We've got Newcastle away on the 25th. I'll run up to let's run it up to 30th of December. So obviously, in the next 4 weeks or 4 and a bit weeks, it's a tough run, people. It is a tough run, no denying it. Newcastle away, then got Brighton at home on the Sunday. Then the midweek games start. 3 days later, we're up to Old Trafford, Man United away. Then we're Everton away. We've got playing Sunday, Wednesday, Sunday. Everton away, Sheffield United at home. If you say that would be easy, but given those are the sort of games that we would struggle in. We then got the Cup quarter-final against Newcastle. We've got Wolves away Christmas Eve. Then we've got Palace at home and Luton away, I believe, to round the year out. Yeah, Luton away will be our last game of the year, people. Look, this run is a tough one, guys. But do you know what? I said I was a little bit concerned about it at the time. Newcastle have definitely got players injured. You know, if you're, I think Alexander Isak's going to be back, and I think it's Longstaff is back as well potentially. Bruno Guimaraes is suspended. No Lewis Hall because he's on a loan deal from us. Newcastle, make no mistake about that. St James's Park is a really, really tough place to go. But if there's ever a time to go to St James's Park and potentially get a positive result or a win, which is a hard thing to do, but if there's a time to go there and do it, maybe this is the time with all the injuries that Newcastle have got. You know, you'd have to fancy our chances. Yes, some players are going to come back. Yes, their home form is very good. The atmosphere will be rocking, but you know, there may not be potentially a better time to go to St James's Park than next weekend, given the fact that they've got so many injuries. They're not in the best form, obviously coming off back-to-back defeats before the international break to Dortmund and Bournemouth. This could be our opportunity. But look, let's make no mistake about it, guys. I talk about needing to string a run of wins together, or maybe 3 or 4 wins. Like, if we look at the table right now where we are, Champions League qualification has got to be the aim. We're just squeezing in. So we're 10th in the table. We're 4 points behind Newcastle in 7th, and we are 10 points behind. We're 10 points behind Spurs in 4th, and 9 points behind Villa. So this is what I mean about stringing. Yeah, our away record is pretty good this season. I don't think we've lost on the road. Have we lost on the road? Oh, we have lost on the road. We lost 1 on the road at West Ham. But obviously yours is your home form is very, very good. Yeah, look, I mean, look, injuries part and parcel. You know, there wasn't much sympathy when we had a massive injury list, but I do hear it, guys. I do hear it that it is it is a tough one. You know, when you've got so many players out, Newcastle perhaps not got as good a squad as us, but look, they're very good. They're physical, up in your face. Isak being back will be a big plus. But look, we're 10th. We need to start picking points up. And the reality of the situation is, right, we got in our next 4 games, we've got 3 against teams above us. Actually, the next 3 are Newcastle, Brighton, Man United, and those are all teams that are above us. And like in an ideal situation, if we get 7 points from that, 2 wins and a draw, that's going to be a huge plus. Man United is a big one. It absolutely is a big one. Our record against United is fucking horrendous in the Premier League. I can't remember the last time we beat them in the league. We didn't manage to beat them under Ole. We didn't beat them in the league last season. Yeah, it's crazy. It's a mad. Look, they're poor, but they've won 4 of their last 5 games in the league, which is it's just mad. It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. But in terms of Champions League qualification, this for me, people, I feel is where it is going to be. It is going to be won or lost, guys. Potentially, this sort of run of games coming up to the end of the year. Brighton, Newcastle, Man United. We need to be winning those games. It's as simple as that. That's what I've been saying in terms of we need a run. We need a run of fixtures to put a few wins together. Everton as well. They've had the minus 10 points as well. They're going to be motivated, you know, chomping at the bit to get results on the board. You know, they feel like they've been very hard done by. That's not an easy game either. Wolves away is another tough one. Christmas Eve as well. Like, these are tough. Oh, hold on, people. I just need to charge my laptop. 2 seconds. Oh, these are tough games, guys. These are tough games. Very difficult games. And yeah, Wolves away is a tough one, guys. It is a really difficult one. I'm not really sure what the answer is, people. But yeah, Wolves away is going to be tricky. Palace, we should be all right. Look, this sort of 2 for this kind of next 5 or 6 games is up to Christmas. This is tough. But in fairness, I would rather. I know it sounds odd, but given how we are against low blocks and against teams that we should be beating, I actually feel like this run of fixtures may actually suit us a bit better because a lot of these teams are going to be teams that come out and play against us. We've got 3 of our next 4 are away from home. We have got a better record on the road than we do at Stamford Bridge. So maybe this might help us out. By the way, guys, 76 in the building, 65 likes. Let's knock this up to 70 likes, people. Keep smashing that like button. Another 5 to hit 70. Please do make sure you are hitting that like button, people. Let's get this up to 70 likes and beyond. Maybe we can even hit 80 likes, people. Let's push this up towards the 100 likes mark. If you're locked in now, you've not smashed that like button, make sure you do. It's free. And it's the quickest and easiest way of supporting the channel. So get those likes up, people. Let's get them up. Come on, guys. And we are 70 subscribers away from 7K. So every new subscriber is greatly appreciated. But let's run those likes up, guys. Come on, people. Let's get those likes up. What else we've got popping off in the chat? I think we beat Sheffield United. Oh, I hope so. I mean, if we can't beat Sheffield United at home, we've got big problems. Is it home or away? No, we're away at United. We're at Old Trafford on December 6th. Another midweek at Old Trafford. Not really what you want. If we're being perfectly honest, it really isn't what you want. But yeah, it's where we are right now. I mean, that game above all, we really need to win that. 2017 was the last time we beat Man United in the league. Yeah, that's mad. 18, 19, 20, 1-2. It's been about 6 years since we beat these men in the league. That's outrageous. I already predict the result. It would be Chelsea 1, United 1. You guys, basically what seems to happen is it's either always a draw or they win. You know, as has been said in the chat, we haven't beaten United since 2017. That's a big concern. It's a big concern for sure. I hope Man City get relegated to non-league football. Well, you know, to be honest, I don't see any relegation happening. But let's wait and see what does happen on that front. But guys, let me know in the chat how are you guys feeling about this run of fixtures coming up? Because as we said at the table, look, we're sitting 10th, but our next 3 games are all teams that are above us, and it's a chance to close 3 points on each and every single one of those teams. So yeah, I mean, there's no reason why we can't do this, people. There's no reason why we can't win all 3 of these games. I mean, Brighton are leaking goals left, right, and centre. United are horrific. Newcastle are injury hit. If we just keep playing the way that we've played in the big games so far this season, then I don't see a reason why, certainly from these next 3 Premier League games, why we can't take 7 points. Look, again, 3 wins would be amazing. We really look. I know it sounds mad because we're only 12 games into the season, but we really can't afford to be dropping too many more points, considering we're already 9 points off the potential 5th place in the Champions League, 10 points off 4th. We can't afford for that to start becoming, as I've said many times before, we can't afford for that to start becoming sort of 12 or 15 points at this stage of the season, because you could get to a situation come the end of December and we're virtually out of Champions League contention, which really would not be a good situation to be in at all. It really wouldn't be, guys. It would be a dreadful situation to be in. But look, let's kind of see where we're at. But people, let me know in the chat, how are you feeling about this run of fixtures coming up? Do you think we can, because this is, as I was saying, we've kind of got a statement when we're showing that we can perform well against the better sides. What's kind of missing now, guys, for me, as I've said before, is a run of games. Is a run of wins, sorry. Guys, 91 in the building. Big up your damn selves. Let's get this. This should be on 100 likes, people. There's 25 more likes to hit. Keep smashing that like button. It's free. It takes seconds. If you don't smash the like button, guys, and get this to 100 likes, then we are not going to qualify for the Champions League next season. You people don't want that. So please get those likes smashed and subscribe to the channel as well if you are new around here. It is massively, massively appreciated and is very, very important, guys. Very, very important. So please make sure you do subscribe to the channel, people, and hit the like, smash up the likes. What else we got going on here? No, Reece won't leave Chelsea. I don't see that happening. The energy of Nkunku and James coming back to full fitness will be huge for us over the next few games. Yeah, no, it will be massive. And look, I don't want to put too much pressure on Nkunku, but Nkunku coming back in time for this run of fixtures, the fact that we've not been able to arguably our best attacker, well, certainly who we thought would be our best attacker at the start of the season, hasn't even kicked a ball for us yet. So him coming back is going to be crucial. I'm looking forward to seeing how sort of the Nkunku Palmer link up works as well, how they're going to both fit in the same team. There's a lot to look forward to. Yeah, Nkunku coming back for these fixtures is going to be massive. It's going to be exciting for sure. What we can't put too much pressure on him, because let's be real, he's not kicked a ball for us yet. So yeah, we really can't be putting too much pressure on him, guys. Well, bro, we're not going down. We're not going to get relegated. We haven't even been charged of anything. It's just accusations. I mean, yeah, we're not, like, apparently we should already be out of business anyway, according to many people when we were under the sanctions. And this is, compared to the sanctions, is nothing. They're allegations. I'm not concerned. What happened if fifth spot? Well, if fifth spot's not Champions League, then we just have to work harder and try and get that fourth spot. It really is. As it really is as simple as that. Really is as simple as that. Yeah, bro, me and you both. I hope we do as well. If we play like we did against City, we can get at least 7 points on the next three. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I don't worry about any of these sides. I don't worry about them. It's just about, are we going to turn up and play our game like we have in the last two matches against Spurs and against City? If we can get to that level, exceed it, or get very close to it, then I absolutely agree with you, bro. I think we can most certainly pick up at least 7 points from these next three. And I think, realistically, that's what we need. From the next three, we need 2 wins and a draw. If we're going next 4, if you're including Everton as well, I think we need 10 points. I don't think we can afford to lose. Of course we can afford to, but like, what I mean is I don't think we're really in a position to be where we can afford to lose kind of any of these next 4. If we can get through these next 4 with like 3 wins and a draw, that's massive. Like, I don't want a situation where we're drawing the games or whatever it is. But if we stay focused, we will win these games. Just got to keep our level up. Yeah, 100%. Thank God, Bowley. Yeah, we're not going to get demoted, but you know, he's a smart businessman for sure. You don't make that much money without being intelligent. That much is absolutely abundantly clear. Jackson could, yeah, no, we absolutely could. I think we'll see Nkunku play a lot of minutes at centre forward in January when Jackson goes to the Cup of Nations. But if Jackson playing well, he deserves his space in the side right now. Really is as simple as that, guys. Jackson absolutely deserves his space in the side right now. Bro, I hope we win every match we're in, but the reality is we won't. But look, we're sort of in a position, right, where there's a lot of positivity around the club, despite the fact we are sitting 10th. We're under no illusions that we now need to start moving ourselves up the table. It really is as simple as that. And we've proven we can compete with the best in the league. We've shown that, you know, patterns of play are starting to develop. We can go toe-to-toe with the best. We can play very good football. The attackers, for a change, are actually seem to be scoring goals on a regular basis again, which is a huge plus. And yeah, people, we are on the way up. We are on the way up, but as I've been saying, we need a run of wins. That's the key thing. String together 3 or 4 wins. I know, obviously, no team other than City can go out and just real 10 wins off real 10 wins off the bat. But if we can just string together sort of 3 or 4, that would be massive. That would be huge. If we could win the next 4, which, all right, is a tough ask, but is more than doable, then we are putting ourselves in a very, very good position. Away from home, we're better. We're better against teams that come out and play. It suits us much better. So yeah, but look, this is where the season, as a fan, I think as a player, this is where the games start coming thick and fast with the run up to Christmas. This is what you look forward to as a fan. Obviously, last year the World Cup was on. We had no dreaded December period. This is sort of the period where, when we've won the league in the past, we've done very well in this period. But generally speaking, sort of the December period for Chelsea is pretty tough. It is very tough, guys, the December period for Chelsea, because it's not what we don't tend to do very well. We always tend to lose quite a lot of games in and around this time of the year. We need to buck the trend. We need to have a decent December period and set ourselves up really nicely heading into the new year and the second part of the season. Because I feel like if we can get a striker in January, if we can get our players fit and back from injury and actually be able to field what we think is our best team, then I think we can be set for a very good second half of the season. But that requires us to have a good December month. That much is absolutely clear. We need a good December month. Simple as that. And we haven't had many of those recently, and it is up to us to make sure that we're having a good December, people. That is what we're needing. The low blocks are our biggest problem, and it's up to Pochettino to resolve the situation. Work out how to break these low blocks down. Yes, we do create chances, but we need to be clinical against these low block sides, and we have got to find a way of doing it, because the blueprint at the moment is very easy. We're going to start fast. We're going to have a few chances. We won't take them. We'll give up a chance on the break, or we'll do something sloppy from a set piece or an individual error. A team will get a goal, and then they sit 10 behind the ball, and we simply can't break them down. That is the blueprint to beating Chelsea, particularly at Stamford Bridge. If you can get the first goal, you've got more than a good chance of walking away with 3 points, and that's not a great position to be in, people. By the way, guys, I'll tell you what is a good position to be in. We're going to hit 100 likes on this stream, people. Make sure that you are smashing that like button. We are 13 away. Lucky 13 this is going to be, people. Michael Ballack. So make sure you're smashing those likes. Let's get this to 100 likes, guys. No excuse not to get there. Every single one of you have been superb tonight in the chat. It's been great interacting with you on this stream. Please just do me the one favor. Smash that like button. 13 likes to go. Let's get these likes up, people. 10 likes to go now. Let's get this to 100 likes, guys. This is what we deserve, people. So yeah, this is what we've got. This is what we've got coming up, guys. It's tough. It is very tough. Make no mistake about it. It's a tough one. I feel confident. The interesting thing is going to be how is the break going to have affected us, because momentum's massive in football. We've had 2 big performances, and as I said earlier, when you're playing well, you really want to push on and get the job done. You really want to push on and get the job done when you're playing well. So to have a 2-week break, players jetting off all over the place. Hopefully, there's one more round of games left. Hopefully, no one gets injured. Everyone gets back safely, and we can obviously move on from there and move forwards from there. Sorry. We've got a good group of players back at Cobham doing some good work. Cucurella, James, Robert Sanchez. We've got players that are back at the training ground. Badia Shield working on his fitness and all that sort of things. And I think, look, this is Sheffield United. Well, that's all Sheffield United know how to do, isn't it? Sheffield United don't know how to do anything else other than a low block. It really shouldn't be. Did you see reports about Chelsea stalling on a new? No, Gallagher will get a new contract because, if anything, just to protect his value. He deserves it because of his form, but absolutely just to protect his value, get a decent transfer fee for him. Yeah, no, absolutely. He will. He will. To be honest, when I saw the last fixtures, I expected us to get battered in all of them. Yeah, I think this is a fair thing, sir. I don't think anyone expected us to get anything from from Tottenham or City. And even the most positive Chelsea fans, if you said we get 4 points from Spurs away and City at home, I think you wouldn't have had many people. You wouldn't have had many people backing you. So yeah, those two performances are great, but they don't really mean anything unless we can back it up with sort of picking up a few wins in our next 3 or 4 games. Yes, mate. Hope you're doing well. Those are 4 away teams we've had problems over the last 6-7 years. Yeah, bro. Well, I don't know when we last. St James's Park's been quite tricky for us. Everton, Goodison Park, and Old Trafford have not been happy hunting grounds for us at all. I mean, I was there last season when we got demolished 4-1. Goodison again. We won there last season. I think I was there the season before and we lost 1-0 and we were dreadful. Richarlison scored. Like we don't do very well there. So you're absolutely spot on. Like these are 2 grounds in Old Trafford and Goodison Park where Chelsea notoriously do not do very well or certainly don't have a good record. I know 2017 was the last time that we won at Old Trafford. I don't know when the last time we won at Goodison Park was. Does anyone in the chat want to let me know when we last won at Goodison Park? That would be ideal to know that because I'm not. Sorry, no, we last won at Goodison Park last season for fuck's sake. But I mean, generally speaking, we do not have a good record there. Gallagher should get. No, he will get a new contract. I don't see a situation in which Gallagher does not get a new contract. Absolutely, I cannot see how he doesn't get one. Bro, we're not going to be relegated, but it's great to see that rivals. We live rent free along with Man City. We live rent free in rivals' heads. It's the only chance they've got of maybe winning any trophies is if we disappear from the league, but that's not happening. Emirates is not the best. I think the last time we won there, was Reece James and Lukaku with the goals. So yeah, bro, you're not even going to get out your Champions League group, so it is what it is. If we get 16 points of the next 7, we double our current points and could be serious. Yeah, look, again, it's not impossible. Football's not done on paper like, oh yeah, Newcastle away, 3 points there. Brighton, yeah, 3 points there. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't work like that. But you look at that set of fixtures, and yes, given our records at United and Old Trafford and Goodison, then they're not ideal. But at the same time, no, like I think we can absolutely do the business and actually do a lot better in this run than people ever thought we would have any chance in any of these games. I don't think people expect to get 5 points from 9 against Arsenal, City, and Spurs is pretty good going, given our form. Smash the Toffees with Costa and Hazard, etc. 5-3. Yeah, we did, and we beat them last season as well. Opening day of the season, I think it was Jorginho Penn. God, that seems like a long time ago. So much has changed since there. No, we haven't. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about us playing United. We haven't beaten you since 2017. I don't know what it is, guys. Guys, 7 likes away from the 100 mark. Still 74 in the building. Keep smashing that like button. Massively important. 6 likes to go. Let's run this up to 100 likes, guys. No excuses not to be hitting 100 likes. So please, people, let's get the stream to 100 likes. And as always, keep smashing that subscribe button as well, people. But yeah, look, we've been going for an hour. I'm going to go for a little bit longer. A few more things to go through. But I mean, Rashford has been shocking this season, by the way. Absolutely dreadful. Rashford, 1 goal this season. United's attack, 1 goal between all their forwards. Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. But yeah, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is, people. But yeah, look, this is going to be tough, guys. This will be tough. I think, to be fair, we are going to have to wait and see kind of where Chelsea are at. We're going to find out a lot. Obviously, the form of Cole Palmer is going to be really important. Reece James is going to be vital as well. Sterling keeping up that good form. We've got players that are doing well. The attack is massively improving. Let me see if I can find some stats on the attack. I think Pice tweeted something about the attack a few days ago. Yeah. Let me just find it. Where are we? There was definitely something about it, about the attack and how much we've improved in that situation from last season. Here we go. This was done November 14th. Was that before or after the City game? I'm not sure. But let me just bring it up now. Done us down. It was 3-6. Yeah. Rashford scored. Yeah, he was carrying you. And as I always said, Rashford's a purple patch merchant. 30 goals last season. Can't back it up. Hopefully before the end of the year. Rasmus actually a good striker. Højlund's a good striker. He's doing it in the Champions League. But yeah, I agree. He gets no service. He doesn't get any service. Rashford's been awful this season. Yeah, it's true. Right, let me just bring this up on the attack, guys, because this is an important thing here, how much we've improved. So, last season, this is per game. Obviously, that was a whole season. This is obviously only 12 games in. But already, we're looking much better. We're obviously up on shots. Shots on target have increased. Touches in the opposition box have increased. Goals scored have almost doubled. And expected goals is a lot higher as well. So one of the big things that we've had to sort out is the attack. I mean, look, obviously the midfield's been rebuilt, and there has been a few. There's been a few issues, a few teething issues there per se. Guys, 5 likes. Come on, people. 5 of you people in here have definitely not hit the like button. So you guys need to smash that like button. 5 likes to the 100. No excuses not to be hitting the 100 likes mark. Let's chalk them off, people. This should be light work. 4 more to go. Come on, guys. Don't fear the content. Don't let me down, people. 5 likes to go. Let's run it up. 73 in the building still. This should be easy pickings, people. 4 more likes. Come on, guys. Let's get this done. I'm going to go for about another 5 minutes or so. But yeah, look, we are slowly improving in the attack. It looks a lot more fluid. I think players are starting to get a better understanding between each other. And yeah. No, look at this support from Cosmin. Big up yourself, brother. Big up yourself. Massively appreciate that. Yes, big up, bro. Hope you're doing well. But look, this is obviously a whole season to a 12-game sample size is obviously not the most accurate representation at this point in time. But at the same time, guys, you can see big improvements. Attackers are scoring regular goals at the moment over the last few weeks, which is a big plus. We're creating a lot more chances. All the metrics that we are going up in. Tony hasn't signed the new contract. Osimhen, I don't think will go anywhere until the summer. I agree on that. But Tony hasn't signed a new contract unless that's literally just broken in the last 30 seconds or so. There have been reports that he might potentially do that, but that thus far hasn't happened yet. So yeah. That's not the case, but he may well do. Yeah, he did actually score, but then he gave away a penalty as well. So kind of. Look, he's done very well for us. No denying it. He's done very, very well against us. Look, the home form needs to improve, but to sit there and say that we haven't improved as a team is mad. because we absolutely have. We are clearly making progress as a side. Things are clicking. We should have more points on the board. Absolutely, home form has got to improve, but we are on the way up. We are doing a lot better, people. We are doing better. We are making progress. For sure. 98 likes. We need 2 more to get to 100. Done. 1 more like needed, guys. I think we've hit the 100 likes mark. Yes, we have, people. 100 likes in the building. Big yourselves up. 100 likes, gang. Nice job, people. People worried. Look, I think it's because we didn't really know that player was in there. To be perfectly honest, we didn't know that player was in there. So yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? It's one of them. I'm happy to hold my hands up. I said, I was happy to keep him as a squad player. But if he went, I wouldn't be fussed. But yeah, he is putting in a shift. He has been absolutely phenomenal this season. Absolutely brilliant. No denying it whatsoever. We have 100 likes, 105 in the building. Big yourselves up, people. I think we should try and sign Osimhen in January. Look, I think if we're going to, I'll be honest, people, if we're going to get Osimhen in January, if we're going to get Osimhen, sorry, we have to get it done in January with him. Get a deal in place for him to arrive in the summer. If it goes to the summer, I just don't see us getting him. I still think we should be looking at going for Ivan Toney, but the centre forward hunt in January is certainly going to be an interesting one, guys. It really is. That won't happen anytime soon. That won't happen anytime soon. All eyes on us. Yeah, for sure. Look, the City and Tottenham performances have put more spotlight on us, kind of more pressure on us, because we've shown that we can perform to that level. Now it's just about us maintaining and keep hitting that level. Truth be told, it's remarkable how much depth and quality we can rely on. Yeah, look, at the end of the day, if a transfer ban comes, so what? I mean, I don't see why it would, but if a transfer ban were to come, no problem. It is what it is, mate. I can't either. That's the one that I look forward to always. We need to go there and we need to win and we need to start putting these people in their place. Simple as that, people. Yes, big yourselves up. Look, Enzo's had a good season. If you look at Enzo's rankings in terms of, let me bring Enzo's rankings up on the screen actually, because Enzo this has been getting a bit of stick recently. But if we look at this here, Enzo Fernandez against Premier League midfielders per 90 minutes this season so far. Top of progressive passes, top of through passes, top of forward passes, top 2 in long passes and passes into the final third in overall passes, third in passes to the penalty area, deep completions third, and he's top 5 for expected goals. So, if he's not having a particularly good season, I hate to think what a top form Enzo Fernandez is going to be like, people, because those numbers are good. Those numbers are good. Again, no, that's a nonsense. Chelsea was still winning trophies before Roman came. We were winning FA Cups. We won European trophies, Cup Winners' Cup, etc. We were still winning trophies, League Cups. Yeah, I'm indeed from the area. I go obviously week in, week out to the games. And yeah, we are massive, and we will be back winning stuff again. But yeah, I am from the area. Yes. The only way we can have Osimhen is to buy him, and it'll be a similar deal to the Gusto. Either buy him or arrange a deal for the summer. I wouldn't worry about an Evan Ferguson saga for a while. Maybe in a few years' time. I have a feeling we will avoid spending big money where possible whilst the spotlight is on our financial situation. I think we go for Toney. Look, the big spending is not going to go on forever. We need 1 or 2 more pieces of the jigsaw puzzle, and then I think you'll see the spending start to slow down for sure. Yeah, it would be nice. Not necessarily like goals and assists would be ideal, of course, but like Look, do I want more from him? Of course, you always want more from all your players, but I actually don't. I actually think he's doing pretty well. He looks tired. He's not having his best form at the moment, but he's still putting up good numbers. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did, and he'll be worth every single penny of that. Anything that him and Caicedo do going forwards, they're going to be a huge part of Chelsea's future. Simple as that. Because Enzo is not getting GNA, they're all this is the problem with football in this day and age. Like, people are obsessed with GNA, and they overlook all other facets of the game. Like, if you're not posting good GNA, they don't think you're a good player. But yes, big up. I'm hoping the international break doesn't mess up our momentum. Agreed. Ivan Toney in January because we're desperate. Look, I'd be happy with either. Toney would be my preference, but I wouldn't say no to Osimhen. I really wouldn't. Yeah, okay, mate. Well, it's not gone through yet. I mean, look, I don't hate it. I think it's better than what we've currently got, but yeah, let's wait and see. Why did Chelsea? Yeah, look, we need more goals from midfielders. We've been blessed having the best goal scoring midfielder of all time in Frank Lampard. But yeah, there are no goals in the midfield. That's something that we do need to address and clearly get on top of. I think Jackson will be better with Nkunku. I agree as well. I think Jackson will be better with him. But look, Enzo, I just wanted to round out on that Enzo, but he's doing a lot better than people think he is, and he will only get better as time goes on. Look, he looks tired and he does need a bit of a rest. With Lavia coming back into the mix, we can afford to rotate Enzo a little bit more. What else have we got going on here, guys? I'm going to round this out ever so shortly. Chelsea always been a big club. Agreed. Gallagher improved by... Yeah, that's mad. Gallagher has improved so much, but then the one thing that he was known for in terms of an eye for goal, that seems to have deserted him a little bit. So yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? If Gallagher can rediscover that, then yeah, that would be a huge plus. I believe Enzo can score. It's just that he has yet to find the space. Dude, the guy is not scared to shoot. No, he needs to shoot more. His shooting needs to improve. But look, I've got no worries about Enzo Fernandez. I think he's a phenomenal football player, and he'll be pivotal in Chelsea's success going forward under this new project. I have no doubts about that. But yeah, people, I am going to round this one out now. Big up to everyone that's locked in on this Sunday night. Appreciate you. Big numbers tonight, which is good for the channel. Big yourselves up, each and every single one of you. Guys, big week next week. Newcastle game to build up to. The Premier League's back. There'll be lots of Newcastle build up, lots of other bits and pieces coming on the channel. Make sure you stay locked in for that. On the way out, people, smash the like, subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. I'll be back either tomorrow or Tuesday with another live stream. So make sure you stay tuned in for that one. But yeah, guys, big yourselves up. Great support tonight in the chat. Smash the likes on the way out. Subscribe to the channel. Call-in show next week. I'm not sure what day, but it will definitely happen. It will definitely happen. So call-in show next week for sure. Loads of build up to the Newcastle game. Big up everyone in the chat. Enjoy the rest of your weekend or what's left of it. Have a good start to your week, guys, and I'll catch up with you again soon. Up the Chelsea and peace out, people.